Everybody, welcome back. Northern Lion plays Spelunky 2. You know what? Maybe it's time to switch off of Goldman. We'll become Demi more. Actually, I think I'd prefer to Demi a little bit less right now. Sorry. It's been a hard time in the dwellings. I've been doing my darndest, but, you know what? I think one bomb will get this. You know what? It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be, it's one of those things where I think I gotta admit, I probably underrate the machete. Because in my head, I'm like, the machete's not even worth one bomb. It's gotta be worth a bomb. It doesn't make sense that it wouldn't be worth a bomb. Derek Yu, the most prodigious tester of his games ever invented, in order to create the Rube Goldberg machine of pure destruction and tomfoolery. You think he's gonna create a situation where there's an item like the machete that is not worth the cost of doing business? I don't think so. Even the teleporter, you know, like, I don't stand the teleporter, and I can't stand the teleporter. But I do acknowledge its potential usefulness. Now, we got bombs. Even knowing this is very, very likely to break the ghost pot, I'm willing to tussle. I'm willing to tussle. I'm not okay, that one was just bad. I'm not afraid anymore. You know what? I'm super unafraid 64. I'm trying to bring that back. You know, add 64 to the end of things as if it's modern, even though it's not even close. We certainly want a cape. If possible, I wouldn't mind getting the shoes with springs in them. I don't know if they have a more official name than that. In fact, if I could go back in time, we're lucky it's turkey floor, let's just put it that way, but before we knew it was turkey floor, if we could go back in time in order to buy spring shoes first, I actually think that would be pretty advisable. Let me tell you though, there's a little something going on here, wouldn't you suggest? We have, okay, don't go down that way. We have both turkeys, which means there's a very good chance we'll actually be able to be on Yang's positive side. And it must be nice to have Yang on your side. Okay, here you go, okay, and then no, turkey, oh god! It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Nothing's gone wrong yet. This does appear to me to potentially be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so for. I'm just gonna be honest with you. We do not appear to know where Yang is. As a result of that, we are going to rethink our entire game plan, and it's gonna look a little funky, but we got time. We got time, and that's the important thing. We're gonna drop this here. Gonna drop this here. Oh, there's Yang, dude. Hold on. If he doesn't get mad, then I'm okay with this. If he gets mad, then honestly, like, it's kind of his problem. This is a super weird one, for the record. I had no idea there was so much sweet loot going on up here. I'm very happy at the way things have turned out. Kind of want to... No, we're not going to be able to save one turkey. In fact, like, it's one of those things where, like, you should start preparing to leave this floor, like, 15 to 30 seconds before you actually have to leave. Otherwise, you're going to take too much time. What is this pre-patch Yang? Where I received almost no material goods for, taking all of this time and all this effort and spending all your money on me and spending time on me. Hold on. It's very important. We do kinda, like, want to keep the machete. It's not a huge get, but there's also no real reason not to. But that was a pretty solid floor for us. Hey, remember, you know, just because Yang didn't work out amazingly, you know, that doesn't mean we did anything wrong. Now remember, all enemies I don't make the rules. It's on site. You might say you don't have to kill that enemy, you don't have to kill this enemy. I don't make the rules. By the way, thank you to everyone who's still watching. We're making good progress, but it doesn't always happen. You know, I think the human brain is conditioned to see progress as something that's like, you know, today we got an 8 out of 10. Tomorrow I want to see at least an 8.1, or it's not actual productivity. It's not really the way it works in Spelunky. You got a lot of days that are like 4s, and then you manage to knock out 1 9, you know? I see the problem here, of course, but... There we go. Well, we're just going straight down. That's no big deal. I don't know if we want... Well, here's the thing. We don't necessarily want anything from the shop. Oh my god. There's some value in the dog that rocks. I think everyone would agree. Also sounds like a great movie, and I know Hollywood could use some good ideas right now. I think we'll take a rope. Hello. I can't believe we didn't get hit there. Really feel like the hitboxes overlapping actually did me a great service there. Check this out. Oops. Ho. Textbook. Alright, that was a little spooky. I think we could get the idol. By the way, praise Baldy. I hate losing a run badly, and then people going, well, you didn't praise Baldy. Because I'm like, you know what? That's clear. I didn't know it was cursed from the start, but it was. Go ahead. Well, I like our position a lot right now. I've also learned that if you're gonna... Ooh, if you're... Wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm Spelunky in a bottle, you gotta rub me the right way. I'm learning when you're going up against Quillback. Let's go. You wanna have heavy things to throw at him. The more you can throw at him, and the earlier you can do it, and the faster you can make your way through this situation here, there's many possibilities. One of which is that we kill him easily, get sweet rewards. We are showered with attention from the YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm goes, we've never seen anybody play the game like this before. Many people are saying, and I don't know who it is, but they're saying it, and they're saying it a lot, that I might be the greatest Spelunky player of all time. I don't know. But it is being said. Okay, that's not how you do that. This is how you do that. That's not how you do that. He's got to be like 1 away, right? Like, I don't believe... He jumped over it. The madman actually jumped over it. It's alright. We're like halfway through this floor, and I was just gonna say, we're done almost all we need to do. The ghost pod, it interests me, okay? It interests me, but it's far away. As a result, I find myself somewhat unconcerned. Thank you for the extra 100 gold. Financially speaking, we're in a great spot. One day, we may be able to have a structured debate over whether Vulcana, which I am now pronouncing by the right name, and I apologize for my earlier refusal to do so. It was offensive. We're hoping to maybe have some kind of real debate over whether or not Vulcana is better, the black market is better. The jury's out right now. I know my personal opinion, but... we'll see how we feel about it after, you know, it's subject to the rigors of the intellectual discourse, shall we say. Love to see some paste. Love to see some paste. Hello, Yang. I actually love to see Yang here as well. That was a little lucky. Because Yang is going to buy that idol off of me. For 10 grand, little man. Put that gold in my hand. Yeah, okay, let's get a move on here. No compass is always the spookiest part of this situation. Now, do I prefer a torch or a ghost pot? I prefer the ghost pot, quite frankly. It's a little spooky. I mean, 5 Gs. at the end of the day, isn't really the be-all, end-all. And getting haunted is, like, omega bad. You don't need to hold it the whole time. Really? I mean, how can you even be upset with the incredible pathfinding there? So I don't hear any beeping. Hey, ref. I hear no beep. Okay, we love it. I'm just trying to chart a course. I honestly tried. I honestly thought I was doing it there. We're trying to chart a course that allows Monty to not get murdered by man-eaters. How about one of those? This is an interesting one. It's pretty much what we were looking for. Mission accomplished. You got a cape, so don't sweat this too much. This is a good floor. We would have heard the beeping. We would have heard the beeping. Please tell me I was beyond halfway through the level when I hit that. I was. Okay, that would have been... That could have been a little nasty. It's good stuff, though. It's good stuff. Ooh, you hate to see it. Just kidding. You love to see it. I do want to recognize... I don't really care about the ghost pot here, but... Just, it's slightly further. I know it seems hypocritical, but it is slightly further to go. I want to recognize... Ooh, the value of patience and perseverance in Spelunky, and if I may be so bold, the value of attention to detail. And I hate to admit it, because I'm not an attention to detail sort of guy. We might as well talk to them. It's the black market, dude! Which is actually... hold on, can I bomb my way in? No. So maybe at some point we can see where the entrance would be. Because we, again, no compass. I feel like it's... I have no idea where it is, actually. So we'll wait for the beeping. Torch. Very valuable here. If I could just get it. Wait, there we go. Okay. Alright, so we got a minute and a half. It's not a lot of time, and I accept that damage. Unfortunately, I really got no choice in the matter. Okay, so a minute and a half, not a lot of time. Not a lot of time. I know I've praised the value of attention to detail very recently. This will not be one of those situations. This will be a situation in which we are going to rush as fast as we can, but in a controlled fashion. Hopefully. This is where we would have popped out. This is mega cursed, dude. Like, where is it? It must be, like, in that kind of no man's land in there, right? So, I mean, with only 30 seconds left, you pretty much just gotta make a call. I believe it's above us. Or it's here, maybe? It's right here. Okay, we got, like, 5 seconds before the ghost comes. Oh my god. No, the music changed. It's okay. No! You! Can I acknowledge a couple of problems there? One is, we were 1 second late getting the clover, which kind of thing that'll cheese you off a little bit, without a doubt. Secondarily, hard to find the black market, and I'm not saying it's unfair, because I don't think that's the case, but it was a black market that was a little bit... Usually when you go into the subspace, you can kind of suss out the location of the black market. For whatever reason, that one was a little bit more cursed. it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. It hurts because I thought I mean, we honestly played really well on that run. In my opinion. And the other half of it that'll really keep you up at night is that we actually were... I hurt my leg. I slapped it so hard. But then secondarily, like, the only reason we didn't get out of there with the hedge it is because that skeleton came to life. So if we just... I mean, first off, if we went 3 seconds faster at any point, we would have been fine. That's definitely true. But the other thing I do want to note is that if that skeleton hadn't bounced us in... we would have, in my opinion, been a pretty strong option. Actually incredible. We would have been a pretty strong option, in my opinion, to live there. I was just gonna say, I did take Monty down. This is a horrible first floor. And it's my fault. That's the real rub of the situation, is that it is my fault. You love to see it. But we're gonna persevere. That's what we do now. We persevere. Please recognize... I hate it. Please recognize these are enemies that are very difficult to deal with. You want to make sure, whenever possible, you're just doing your due diligence. Don't get me wrong, we want the money as well. I think we did pretty well there. I'm gonna guess there's nothing over there. It's merely an educated guess, but I'll take it. So watch out for the bats. I do see, at this stage of the game, I think I might be a power pack man. This is not good. We need to go back up, because, like, the key is up there, so we can get 2 birds stoned at once, at least. Yeah, I think I might be a power pack man, just because it really... Oh my god. That time, if I may be so blunt, I feel like there was, like, a layering... Let's not call it, like, a layering issue, but I felt like I personally overlapped with the lizard. You may feel differently, but... Either way, the power pack... It's worth HP. Unfortunately, I do think... it's a tough choice. I think because we have HP coming, we can afford to sack Monty. But I don't know how we're gonna get the key up a level. Maybe you can give me something that would help. Paste, for example. Compass is nice. Compass is nice. So this, oh, you know what? We're actually gonna be completely fine. At least in terms of making sure we make it up here. I was waiting for something to fall on my head there, but thankfully it's not the case. Alright, so we continue to persevere. We don't need anything else there. The glasses are not a horrible pickup. But maybe financially we'll just keep it a little light right now. And I was just gonna say we're looking for early turkeys. This is not the floor to be giving them to Yang. We got bigger problems. Alright, so I don't want to say I told us so, but I believe I did kind of tell you so. Do not fear the cries of the baby. The cries of the baby are being handled, they're being looked at, they're being troubleshot and diagnosed. You have nothing to concern yourselves with except fear itself. Donkey dunk, donkey dunk, dunka-da-dunk. This is a huge floor. Excuse me, did I not take the torque with us? Because I mean, I want you as well. Yang's in kind of a cursed position to begin with. Incredible play. We're yeeting the turkey. Like, that's not even up for debate. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's actually highly debatable because of the fact that we could use that double jump. But I also I tend to operate on the principle that anything that messes with my muscle memory is more dangerous to try to take advantage of it than it is to just ignore it. Which is, again, potentially problematic, but... Alright. Feeling good, honestly. 5 HP, considering we came from 1 very recently. Like, pretty solid. We could whip, but you know, and I know, that whipping, even with the fire whip, is just so dangerous against Quillback. So are we gonna go to Vulcana? I mean, that's kind of been my MO, right? Is that if Vulcana, or if you lose that first run and it goes a reasonable distance, then you go to Vulcana. I think, you know, I don't want to become a hypocrite. So let's get ourselves a little Vulcana action. Oh God. Get one of these and call me in the morning, sir. We're okay. Completely fine. I don't know how many of these you need. Certainly more than I'd like, but it's well worth it. Like, the HP is whatever. To get to 6, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but, you know, we're kind of... We gotta take it a little, one step at a time in that department, but the bombs are of critical importance right now. So I don't know how many skulls it takes, but whatever it takes, it takes. Oh my Lanta, are you kidding me, dude? Put quite simply, you must be kidding me. Oh my God! You're in a world of hurt, brother. You're in a world of hurt. Forgot I had this skull down here. 8 or 9 more of these, and you're toasted. You are... Oh my God, you don't even know the pain that's about to get to you. Okay, maybe a little spicy. I suppose we don't need money that much. Okay, a little spooky. Now I recognize this is a little backwards, right? Because normally you prefer, I mean, if you have like some fire, then you do a little bit better on... We're not gonna get that. You do a little bit better on the jungle because you can break all the spider webs and all the whatever you'd call them, all the underbrush. But we're not gonna sweat that. You know what? We're gonna be a man of our word. Here we are on Vulcana, and this is where I would probably start to think about the fact that, like, if you look at the video timer, it's probably like, you're like, how's he gonna screw this one up? We may not have needed the rope there, but it gave me a peace of mind that was quite important. I don't know, man, I really don't want to use, like, my other rope, but we also definitely do want to sack Monty. I hope we're able to... Okay, well, actually, we'll be fine. Just don't lose Monty. There you go. Because this is Van Helsing. And when I see Van Helsing, I swear to the Lord, I will slay him. Ha ha ha! But we're not going to go over that way. We're going to go over this way. Thanks for the 5 grand. And then you can take Monty. Then you can sack Monty. Dude, I've actually forgot that we had already gotten something from the altar. To be on real Kapala hours here. Very, very nice indeed. We have a sincere problem. The lack of vertical mobility. You know, it's this sort of thing, it doesn't just go away. But we will lose the power pack on purpose to take Vladimir's cape later. If we are lucky enough to live that long. Let's not count our chickens, I suppose. The clover. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes. Clovers and blue moons. Balloons? Can't remember. Anyway, you're toasted. He's no! We lived. That I know that he can come back to life. I just didn't expect it after 2 whips, which I guess makes no sense. Alright, so she's probably gonna get cheesed, is my guess. I do see there's another altar in here. So now I'm like, honestly, this is like real. It's not even a first world problem. It's like a first world solution. It would be nice to sack Takali for the extra HP, but then like the secondary benefit, in my opinion, is that it means that Kali, if somehow like later on when we hit the drill or maybe like on the ice caves, you know, the altar ends up exploding due to something more or less outside of our control, then we're feeling good. We're feeling better. Beautiful. Maybe not the way exactly we drew it up. You love to see some spiked shoes or some spring shoes. You love to see some pace. Those are 2 huge wins right here. Okay. What do you got for me? Cupid's bow. I'm unconcerned. I apologize for the radio silence, but I mean, what do you want me to say? I will mention there are some explosions happening, and they're not in the sky like a post-rock band. They're in the background. Don't shoot me. Thank you. Okay, so she got mad at the fire earlier, but she's not actually mad at me. That's all I could ask for. I apologize for that, Monty. I can understand your annoyance. No lava? It's okay, it was just a machete. Oh! Okay, we got... I shouldn't have done that. That's... I'll own it. I should not have done that. There is a way around this for us, and it involves just not aggroing the altar, and then we'll go around the other path. It's the smarter way to handle it. Although, I was just gonna say, if we get hit by that bat, we got problems. Thank you for not coming back to life. Spike shoes. I mean, like, I'm not trying to be, like, a negative guy, but I really do. Spike shoes are great. That's why we got 2 of them. 1 for each foot, I suppose, but really was kind of just hoping for, like, a rope. Just, like, a single rope would really help me out. I know like, the rock dog, I will admit, I have underestimated the rock dog. While you are on top of the rock dog. See, like, that's what I mean by layering, dude! How could you land under him, but be beside him at the same time? Anyway, so that's how you screw it up. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, Vulcana. Look, let's not blame Vulcana. I apologize, but I'll see you next time. Thanks. Thank you.